to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
morning.
This one is a bit surprising. Back-to-back days of some sad music news. Yeah. So Smash Mouth singer, the lead singer, founded the band Smash Mouth, Steve Harwell, dying at the age of 56 from liver failure.
Yeah, he passed away yesterday. They announced on Sunday that hospice had been called in, and then sadly yesterday, he did pass. They're saying that it was alcohol related, but it's one of those things as a millennial that hit extra hard because Smash Mouth, my parents, they put me in front of the TV a lot as a kid, and that involved watching Shrek multiple times. All those songs, I mean, All Star, the cover of the Monkey song Believer, all of that in my childhood. So it was shocking, obviously, because 56 is so young.
Totally. Yeah, that one, it's for sure shocking. I also think of, this is a funny, very random memory to associate, but Smash Mouth, I feel like they were the classic band that was on those Now albums. Remember, it's like, they were released and you have the infomercial and it's like, on Now 2, and then you would see All Star by Smash Mouth, and then it would scroll down.
Now they're up to like Now 87 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they're done featuring Smash Mouth.
They're way beyond
They're
87.
past, are they in the triple digits now? Don't do it to me. Oh gosh.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Yeah, no, they were so popular. They were one of the few bands that back when we used to have these things called CDs, kids, right? And they were these little discs that you put in the car. When I would drive around with my parents, that was Smash Mouth was one of a couple bands. It was like Smash Mouth and Chumbawamba that my dad liked listening to, that my brother and I also liked listening to. So I mean, we played that CD so many times in the car.
I had to see. I didn't have Chumbawamba, but I did have the Smash Mouth CD.
It was All Star and Tub Thumpin'. That
is so good.
And not a lot of people still have the Chumbawamba. So, I mean, that just goes to show you how Smash Mouth was able to stand the test of time.
Had a little more
in
staying
an
power,
era that was ridiculed by one-hit wonders that have just disappeared and fallen off the face of the earth now. But there was a whole generation of millennials that love it, mainly because of the Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek was a big one. I will throw out there as a dark horse movie take with Smash Mouth, Rat Race. They were at the very end of the movie.
Oh, that's
if
right.
you've seen it, they are the band. They are on stage at the very end of the movie with an awesome cameo. So
funny.
I'll throw that one out there.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
he
Steve.
will be missed. I know. I remember thinking they were on tour back in like 2020, 2021, and I was like, oh, that would be a fun show.
It'd be really cool.
I'm
It'd be
wishing
cool
I'd
to see
seen
that
it.
live.
Yeah. He will be missed. Well, in some other not so great celebrity news, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner reportedly getting a divorce. This was trending over the weekend.
It's a big are they, aren't they?
Yeah.
So over the weekend, TMZ reported that they were going to be getting divorced, that Joe Jonas was getting ready to file. Then People magazine came in and said that he's already retained a lawyer. And then pictures started getting posted of Joe Jonas over the last few weeks being, seen in public without a wedding ring on. But then he goes on his Instagram and posts a picture where he very prominently displays that he's still wearing his wedding ring. So now everyone's like, now hold up a second. Wait now. Did you guys decide to work things out? Were you never getting a separation or a split? Are you still doing it? And this is just a picture he thought he looked really good in. The whole thing, we don't know exactly what's going on, but they're saying that there is a little bit of trouble in paradise still.
Interesting.
Well,
they were one of those celebrity couples that from the get-go, everyone's like, oh my gosh, we love them. They seem so great. Everything seems, just goes to show you don't always know what's going on.
That's true.
When all you have is social media.
And she's always been a fan. She's been a fan of the Jonas Brothers before they got together. But I will say this, not being in your wedding ring, I don't think that means that much at all because I forget to put mine on half the time.
Yeah.
And it's not personal. Some days I'm sweaty or my fingers have had too much salt. I don't feel like shoving it on there. Maybe he's had a high sodium intake lately.
He's swelling up.
Right? Maybe he wanted to go rock climbing. I don't know. I think I can't imagine if I had paparazzi trying to take unflattering pictures of me everywhere I went every day. Oh, you'd get some terrible ones. It'd be bad.
And the other thing is, too, the Jonas Brothers are out on their tour, which they've only been on for a few weeks. So he's basically living out of suitcases.
Yeah.
It's going to be easy for him to forget to put his ring on if he's just running down the hall for a cup of coffee or something.
Yeah.
Well, time will tell. We'll see exactly what happens.
We shall see.
All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.
Bye,
friends.
you
Have a good
too.
one.
And you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.